me some ice. Skin me a peach and save the fuzz for my pillow. Folds me a promise, talk to me nice. You got to wine me and dine me. I'm getting hungry. Peel me a grape.
I'm Laura Bonicelli, owner of Solo by Bonicelli, a fresh meal delivery service serving the Twin Cities area. My menus always feature fresh, local, organic, and seasonal foods, and my favorite place to start shopping, the Minneapolis Farmers Market. It's a gorgeous day here at the Minneapolis Farmers Market, and I had a chance to talk to farmer Jerry Unteidt, the owner of Unteidt's Vegetable Farm. Jerry brought in some beautiful strawberries that he and his crew had just picked this morning. And my first question, how often is he here at the market?
Well, on this corner here on the south side of 3rd Avenue, we're here 2 days a week. Saturdays and Sundays from the last weekend in April till the last weekend in October, barring snowstorms. On the other side of the street at the Minneapolis part of the market, we're there 7 days a week, and stalls 210 and 212. And so we've made that commitment. Tell your viewers, come on down during the week. There's lots of parking and an opportunity to actually get to know the people that sell. Some of my sellers over there are Alec and Oksana. They're from the Ukraine. They love to speak Russian or Ukrainian with you. They'll share the customs of their country, and they're wonderful, wonderful people. So you just couldn't make a better acquaintance.
Tell me a little bit about these berries.
These berries, they're all harvested this morning, which might be kind of unique on the market here.
And they smell incredible.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I like that smell too. And we started this morning at 10 minutes to 5. Believe it or not, every day is getting shorter now.
Yeah, I know.
Geez, summer hasn't really started and the days are shorter, you know, and so we're looking, we're at 10 to 5, it's now enough daylight on a clear day for us to start picking strawberries. So we'll pick strawberries until probably 8 in the morning, but it allows me to come and load up and bring a fresh strawberry to the market because we just don't have the holdability of a shipped-in berry. You know, we don't expose them to carbon dioxide or whatever it takes to keep that berry alive. We don't put them to sleep. Our berries are alive. And I tell the people that I sell my berries to, I want you to sell these berries today. It's necessary for you to run out. I don't want you to hold berries tonight. I want you to sell these berries. The customer needs a day, and by then it's over.
How long do you think your average supermarket berry has been around?
Oh, I would say a couple weeks. It's possible to keep some of those berries. They're using varieties that are very low in moisture. They're very, very firm in their texture, and so they have the ability to hold. And they're coming from a climate that's very dry. And so the only water they get is from underground, you know, a drip irrigation system. So
what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a salsa, a strawberry cucumber salsa, and serve it with some chicken.
Okay.
So I need a couple of these.
Okay. Well, that would be great. I think the variety today that we'd like you to try is a variety that's relatively new for us. We've just had it for 2 seasons. It's called Valley Sunset. It's a June-bearing type of berry. It's not overwhelmingly sweet, but it's a berry that has a lot of strawberry, natural strawberry flavor and a smell to it that's very pleasing, and it tends to be quite large in size, which we like because it fills the quart quickly when you're harvesting.
Perfect.
And so Valley Sunset should be the one we work with, and we'll let you choose whatever one you want there, and those are these larger ones right in front of you here. And so that's a good place to go. You can see the calyxes still are bright green. We tell our customers, you know, if you don't believe, take a taste. There's no, we use no herbicides in our tunnels, and so there's really no chemicals or anything to be afraid of. So
perfect.
Go for it. You're very welcome. Thanks for your business.
I'm back in the kitchen from the Minneapolis Farmers Market. I had such a good time there this morning. And now I am dealing with chicken, so I'm wearing my gloves. I've already pounded out 1 chicken breast and cut it into medallions, sitting right there. And now I'm going to take my second one. So the thing with chicken is you need to cook it up to 165 degrees in order to kill all that bacteria. And you need to always wash your hands or wear gloves like I'm doing. So I'm putting it between 2 pieces of parchment paper, and I'm just pound it out. And what happens with this is it's kind of rough going at first, but once you get it to a certain point, it really goes fast. So you have to be careful not to actually just destroy the meat. want this about 1/4 of an inch thick. And I'm just about there. Yeah, just a little bit more. Perfect. Okay. I'll get rid of this. And then I'm going to take my kitchen shears and I'm just going to cut this into little medallions, or what the Italians would call scallopini, little scallops, like that. And then I'm going to actually bread this with some ground up pistachios. And I've already done that in my food processor. Let me get rid of this piece of paper. So I ground up 2 cups of raw pistachio meats, that nice green color, 2 teaspoons of paprika, a sweet paprika. You could use a smoky if you wanted to, and a teaspoon of salt. And that is right here. And I'll put that in a bowl. Oops. There we go. Okay, then I take one of my scallopini and I dip it into an egg mixture. I use 2 eggs and 2 teaspoons of water and just beat that up and right into the pistachios. And then I have a baking sheet here that I've sprayed with nonstick cooking spray. And I'll just repeat this with all of my scallopini. You can see these are a beautiful green and red color, the green from the pistachios and the red from the paprika. Anyway, you pound these out because you want them, A, to cook evenly, and B, it makes them really nice and tender. So I've set my oven to 350 degrees, and I'm gonna take a canola cooking oil spray. You could use an olive oil cooking oil spray and just spray them. This will help them get nice and sizzling and start the cooking process. So 350 degrees, 12 to 15 minutes, and let's get started on our salsa. I've assembled all of my salsa ingredients, and I've got jalapeno, cucumber, red onion, some lime to make a little vinaigrette with, and of course I have my Farmer Jerry strawberries from Unteidt Vegetable Gardens, and I stopped by Dean's Garden and picked up some very fragrant and beautiful fresh mint. I'm going to start with chopping my strawberries like so. Take the tops off. So here's a piece of advice. When you go to Farmer Jerry's stand to buy your strawberries, make sure you buy at least twice as many, maybe 3 times as many as you need for your recipe. I pretty much ate 2 for every one I chopped up, and they are so sweet. Okay, we have a lot of color going on here, so I'm going to just put all my ingredients in a bowl. I have 1 cup of beautiful strawberries chopped, and a cup of cucumber, and I peeled the cucumber and I scraped out the seeds and then chopped that up. 1/4 cup of red onion. It's gonna be very pretty in there. Lots of texture going on. 2 tablespoons of jalapeno, and I know that sounds like a lot, but I love the heat with the coolness of the berries and the sweetness of the strawberries. Coolness of the cucumber, excuse me, sweetness of the strawberries. And then 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped mint. And then we're just going to toss in my little, just a little last minute stir. This is 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a tablespoon of fresh lime juice, and a teaspoon of sugar. You could use honey if you wanted to. Just pour that right in there and just toss the whole thing together. And I would say that this is positively festive, and it is certainly deliciously fragrant. Isn't that just beautiful? Okay, my chicken is out of the oven, and we're going to get this on a plate. One thing you want to make sure you do before you serve the salsa is to just finish it off with a little bit of kosher salt, or you could use a sea salt if you wanted to. Just a little bit more. And the reason for that is not that I want to really make this salty, but the salt will enhance the flavors of the strawberries and everything else, really, just kind of bringing it out. Great, just like that. And I'm going to just give that a quick little taste just to make sure. Perfect. Okay. Now, our medallions. I put these pistachio encrusted chicken medallions on my menu year-round because I just love them, but I really love it when strawberries come in season and I can make this salsa to go with them. Okay, 2 is usually just perfect, and here's our salsa. Nice and colorful. Great, and then to garnish, some of our fresh mint. Now that is beautiful. If you want this recipe and more, go to solobybonicelli.com and click on the recipe blog button. I really hope you enjoy making my pistachio chicken and strawberry cucumber salsa. Thank you, Minneapolis Farmers Market, Farmer Jerry Unteidt's Vegetable Farm, and Park Petite for the great wardrobe. Bon appetito!